Please take your seats as we are about to begin our Play It Forward Summit.
Good morning and welcome to the first ever Boston University College. I teach a class at the College of Communication called Art of the Interview. So it seemed perfect to have a keynote interview. And thus was born Breakfast with Champions. 35 is the number of titles that your four franchises hold. 17, 8, 6, 4. It was the kickoff event of the conference. How do you guys address the We had the owner of the Boston Bruins, Charlie Jacobs. We had the owner of the Boston Red Sox, Tom Werner. We had the Hall of Fame linebacker from the New England Patriots, Andre Tippett. And we had the chief marketing maven from the Boston Celtics in Sean Sullivan.
You know, I do think it starts at the ownership level.
We had 18 speakers. People from all over the country, from sports safety, sports law, sports technology, and of course, sports journalism.
Don't take no as a final answer.
And when you look at this starting lineup, if you will, it's pretty impressive. There would be, if you excuse the sports parlance, a lot of first-round draft picks in our first conference. The sports journalism panel had it all. You have one of the top radio journalists who happens to be a prolific writer. You have one of the top investigative journalists in the entire country, a longtime columnist, happens to be African American, and a young woman who, in her mid-20s, just won an Emmy, who happens to be really the future in terms of social media.
You all have portals to the rest of the world that sit on your lap.
One of the things that you constantly heard was how passionate each individual panelist was about his or her area of expertise. And the students, the participants in the audience, felt a part of that conversation as well.
Thanks, guys.
So, are we just one and done? We came out, we were the Rookie of the Year conference, we had 18 great speakers, we had all these terrific topics that No. All right, I'd like to say we've saved the best for last. What I think this conference enables us to do is each year to take on different subjects. So we're talking about looking at what's next in terms of gender in sports, race in sports, the social responsibility piece. We'll bring in some of the top names in all of sports to give their perspectives on these different topics. That's why this conference to me really does have a life. And we were strong out of the gate, and I'd like to think that the best is yet to come.